Good morning. It's almost 9 o'clock, and so I am going to release the video for the workout for the week for the Disco Miss Morisco fitness competition. So this week, our workout of the week is 3 push-ups, 6 squats, and 9 sit-ups. Okay, so what you're going to be doing is those 3 movements, those amount of repetitions, and repetitions means 3 repetitions of push-ups. That just means 3 push-ups, okay? So repetitions is what we call that, or reps for short. Now you're going to do this for a total of 20 minutes. You're trying to get as many repetitions as possible. I call this AMRAP, okay? As many repetitions as possible. So it's a 20-minute AMRAP. You have to do it in this order. So you cannot do 2 push-ups, go to do 3 squats, go to do sit-ups. You cannot do it that way. You have to do 3 push-ups, then move on to 6 squats, then move on to 9 sit-ups, okay? So I'm gonna go over every single element and make sure you know how to do the movements, give you a few modifications and some hints on the workout, and that's about it, okay? So, if you need more information, you can always look at the PE website on the NCAA Distance Learning site. And you can also watch my other YouTube video that explains it a little bit more. There's also a Google document on the PE website that explains it in a lot more detail, as well as the Google Sheet. Knowing the Google Sheet, if you want to participate in the competition in recording your numbers, you actually have to look at the accountability form that's on the PE website. Make sure you look at it, read it, agree to it, send me an email, and then I will send you an email back with a link to the Google Sheet. And some of you have already done that, which is so awesome, and you're already in on the competition. And so I'm really excited that some of you have already started to participate. So let's get going. The first thing that you need is someone to count for you. So I was gonna have my dog do this to be funny, but he's being crazy. So he's just too hyper right now. So what you need is someone to count for you. You're gonna need a piece of paper, and I have a clipboard with a pencil. And all you would do is, if you're the person who's recording, write the person's name, and all you're going to do is tally how many their repetitions. So if I'm starting with push-ups as the first movement, I want push-ups here, then squats, okay, and then sit-ups. And I'm literally going to be tallying. Oh, Miss Morisco did 1 push-up. Now she did another one. Now she did another one. Now she did another one. And then you count up. You do this all the way until the 20 minutes are up. Okay? This is going to help keep accountability for the person who's working out. It's going to help it keep it fair across the board. If you are the recorder, you need to be watching the person doing their form and their technique, because if their form isn't good or their technique isn't good to my standard, and you guys know what my standard is, if it's not, then you say no rep. That means no repetition. That did not count. So, for example, if you see them do a push-up, and their push-up looks like this, no rep. That's not a rep, okay? You need to have your arms 90 degrees. Now, let's talk about the push-up a little bit. Let's say, Miss Morisco, I cannot do a full push-up. Like, I literally can't even do 1. What do you think I'm going to say? Modify it, Okay, there's different ways to do push-ups on your knees. Now, some of you do this. It's incorrect, okay? Knee push-ups does not mean you're at a tabletop, okay? You need to walk your hands out and tuck your bum in and go all the way down and back up, okay? So that's for the knee push-up. Tuck your bum in. It is not a tabletop. Also, if you want to do a different push-up, there's one where you're all the way in high plank, and we've done these in class. High plank, come all the way down to the ground, hands up, push yourself back up. Okay, so I'll take either one of those for push-ups. If you have an injury or something like that that prevents you from doing push-ups at all, just skip it, put an X or something by your reported score, okay? All right. Now, if you modify anything in your workout, make sure that when you're reporting your score on the Google Sheet, you put an X after your number. So if I got 50 push-ups for the whole workout, for the whole 20 minutes, my total was 50 push-ups, but let's say I did them on my knees. I would do 50 and then the letter X after it so that I know it was modified, okay? All right, next movement is squats. Okay, so squats, you're doing 6 squats. You can do air squats, right? So regular squats, just coming down 90 degrees, back up. Okay, we are not lifting our heels. Our weight needs to be on our heels. Modified squats can vary. So you can use a chair to sit down on and stand back up. I have a box right here that I can use if I need to. And all that's going to happen is my feet are shoulder width apart. I'm going to sit so you can see me. My feet are shoulder width apart. I can point my toes out a little bit this way. So if my feet are facing here and I point them out a little bit that way, that will help my mobility. So what I'm going to do is feet about shoulder width apart. My feet are a little bit wide. I have my arms out to help me keep balance. I push my bum back first. Push it back, tap it, back up. Push it back, tap, back up. Okay, so those are for the squats. Make sure you keep your chest up too. So recorders, make sure you're working on squat form. I would go through this a little bit to warm up your body before you do your actual 20-minute run, okay? You want to do a warm-up, dynamic stretch, all that. The last one is sit-ups, okay? So when you're doing sit-ups, you don't need to have your hands here. That's okay. You can have them here and actually use your arms to throw you back up. All right, so I'll kind of show you what that looks like. And I know some of you have seen this, and we do this in class all the time, but not everyone is in class that's doing the competition, so gotta go over it anyways. So if I'm doing this sit-ups, I'm not gonna have anyone hold my feet. A modification would be someone holding your feet. So if you had someone hold your feet, you gotta put an X by your total number when you put it on the Google Sheet. Okay, so I'm here. Woo, there's a box right there. I'm gonna go down, throw my arms, come all the way up, touch my toes. Down, throw my arms up, all the way, touch my toes. Now, you can also have your feet like a froggy or butterfly. If that's easier for you, come down, come all the way up. That's actually harder for me, but for some people their mobility varies. So, it might be a little different. Okay, and that's about it for our workout. Good luck. I hope I see some of you during my Zoom hours. For today, it's focused on kindergarten to 3rd grade, and tomorrow is 4th to 8th grade. All right, bye everyone.